Beorn indeed became a great chief afterwards in those regions and ruled a wide land between the mountains and the wood. When Beorn broke his isolation after the Battle of the Five Armories on the outskirts of Erebor, many men chose him as their chieftain, mountain hunters and fighters without allegiance, warriors who lost their families or who forsook their clans due to their violent tempers, and needful souls drawn to his protective nature. Initially just a few members, these Beornings rapidly demonstrated that only those who are welcomed by the Skin Changer can hope to cross the great river Anduin with their lives. Beornings are rugged men with brawny arms and legs, and lively women with undaunting eyes. Their spirit is reflected in their appearance. The women have long, wild hair, and the men unkempt beards. Born free, they pay no tribute, no bow to any crown, keeping at peace the strip of land they have chosen as their own. All foes of the Beornings are mortal foes, but friends who prove to be trustworthy are friends for life. It is not unusual for Beornings to answer the call of adventure as early as 14 years of age, especially if their families have suffered at the hand of the servants of the enemy. The hardiest and the luckiest among them continue up to their 40s. Beornings like the utility and efficiency of a sharp axe and a long spear when it comes to battle. Beornings are tough to kill and fight like cornered animals. When they see their own blood, they are filled with a red wrath unmatched. If a player chooses Beorning for their cultural blessing, Furious, when they are wounded, all attack rolls and protection rolls are favored. Beornings sustain themselves by breeding cattle and horses and keeping hives of great bees, like Beorn. Sometimes they request the payment of a safe passage toll from travelers crossing their lands, and request some form of payment or trade for an item that they cannot make themselves. This, however, does not make them rich. A player starting as a Beorn has a common standard of living. Beornings are strong of body and strong of heart, but lack the wisdom seen in other cultures of Middle-earth. They show great endurance when journeying on the land and in battle, and their hope lies in their strong hearts. Beornings are great hunters and show a great affinity in inducing an awe-like wonder into strangers. Due to their untrustworthiness to strangers on their lands, they have developed great insight and can judge a person immediately when upon meeting them. Bold, fierce, generous, honorable, rustic, stern, tall, and wary are all words to describe a Beorning that you just have met. The Northmen inhabiting the Vales of the Anduin River speak the same language and share a common vocabulary of personal names. The Beornings and the woodmen are set apart especially by their peculiar use of by-names and nicknames. Beornings are gradually embracing the custom of choosing for themselves names honoring their renowned chieftain, either by having a B as the first letter or containing the word for bear. Balderic, Baronald, Bearmud, and so on. They further individualize their names by adding a by-name, or a physical or temperamental qualities. By-names are often bestowed by an event, especially if connected to a special feat of skill or deed of renown. Arnulf, Eboric, Grimfast, Ramnulf, Amalfrida, Avina, Grimhild, Ingun, Weisegard. These are all names given to Beornings. For a Beorning by-name, use any of the names listed above, and specify where they're from or from a specific place. So for instance, Geberek the Bald, Ingud the Good, Ramnulf the Smith, Theodard the Troublemaker. Due to their extraordinary nature of their leader, the Beornings are said to possess all sorts of queer and dangerous qualities. Some of these virtues seem to bear resemblance to the fabled powers of the Skin Changer himself, and could be attributed to the chieftain's teachings. Beorn's enchantment. Some say that Beorn is under his own enchantment, and that he has extended its influence upon his folk. Choose 3 strength skills and mark them with a dot or a bear paw on your character sheet. Whenever you use any one of the 3 marked skills, you can spend 1 hope to achieve a magical success. Brother to Bears is a virtue of the Beornings that a character can choose. Beorn has taught you to heed the call of your ancient animal heritage. You hear it especially when the wrath of battle takes you. Raise your maximum endurance by 1 point. In addition, you don't lose 1d on your brawling attacks, and your unarmed attack rolls produce a piercing blow on a result of a Gandalf Ruin roll on a feat die with an injury rating of 12. Additionally, you can communicate with bears by making appropriate skill rolls, usually courtesy, persuade, or song, to receive tidings, deliver messages, and so forth. Great Strength is another virtue of the Beornings that's available for players to choose. When attacking your enemies, your physical power pushes you to favor brute force over precision. When inflicting special damage in combat, add +2 to your strength rating on a heavy blow. Skin Coat. It is said that a warrior's own courage will turn steel and iron better than the smith's hammerwork. If you wear a suit of leather armor or no armor at all, you gain 1d on your protection rolls. Splitting Blow. Your strikes are so heavy that you are capable of rending the armor of your adversaries, a holdover from a time when a Northman needed the strength to pierce the skin of a dragon. When you score a piercing blow on a close combat attack, the protection roll of the target is ill-favored. Twice-Baked Honey Cakes. The honey cakes of Beornings are legendary among travelers. You have been shown the secret of their making and can prepare them for the consumption of all members of your company. When a player chooses the future of the Beornings, each time you gain a fatigue from a journey event, you gain 1 point less. Additionally, raise your company's fellowship rating by 1 point. And this is a brief overview of the heroic culture of the Beornings. Next up in our list of heroic cultural overviews is the Elves of Mirkwood. If you like this video and the other content I've created and haven't done so already, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to help support this channel and spread the news about this wonderful game. I'm Ryan of the North. Thank you for watching.